Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be really interesting because this I will be covering on grease pencil, which is available in the Blender newest update 2.8, and this is like really interesting program. And I've been using Blender quite a while, and grease pencil is just amazing. I saw Jama Jurabev, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I saw him like doing stuff with grease pencil, and he's just amazing. He's a really famous concept artist. So okay, let's get back to the video. And so when you open your Blender, it will look something like this. You will get a window which will say new file, general 2D animation. So just go to the 2D animation section, and then you will see a big blank canvas on which you can draw. You see, I can draw on this with the help of my stylus. Okay, so on the top right you see this X, Y and Z coordinates. Actually you can drag them around with the left mouse button to rotate around the canvas in a 3D view. And this is a feature which I actually really like because most of the guys I've seen work on their laptop, and in the some of the laptops which are older version do not really have a mouse button or gestures. So this is a really great option if you're working without a mouse. Okay, so first topic is covered, how to pan around. Okay, so this hand you can use that to pan around this one. You see this? If you hold that, you can pan around the canvas. And this zoom, you can scroll up and down to zoom in and out. This is like really interesting features, and it's really intuitive. Okay, so now I'll tell you how to make things in this one. Okay, so guys, now I will teach you how to add symmetry. Like when you're drawing, it will be mirroring on both sides, so you don't have to like draw on the other side. It will save a lot of time, and it definitely looks much better than hand drawn itself. Okay, so now I'll be teaching you how to add the mirror effect on this. Like if you draw on one side, it will be mirroring on other side, so it will save a lot of time for you. Okay, so what you have to do is go to this gear type of settings on right side and click on add grease pencil modifier, and then just click on mirror. So now you can see there's X, Y and Z axis, and there's a check mark on X axis. So what it will do is when you will draw, it will be mirroring on X axis, you see, but I really like to use the Y axis. So if I'm drawing like this, it doesn't really bother the front axis. Wait, I will show you what I mean. Like if I draw a line, so see, this doesn't mirror at all. Okay, so I really start the sketch with a simple front line like this. Let's imagine I'm drawing a car. Okay, so now let's move around. You see, it's not mirroring, so this is much better. And if you want to mirror the X and Y axis, what you do is click here on top, you see, and go to the side Y and Z axis, and then when you draw, it will be mirroring. See, okay, so this is another axis, sorry, it's top axis. Okay, it's top X and Y. It can change depending on the view you're looking at. So okay, I selected it. As you can see, it's now mirroring it on both sides. So now if you wanna add like a 3D, now I'll be choosing the side axis and maybe add a fuselage to it. You see, it's really amazing, like it's really fast. Okay, so see, now let's say I want this line to be here. Okay, and when you view it from the side angle, it's in the middle, right? And I want it to here. Wait, yeah, here. Okay, so what I'll do is click on the draw section and go to the edit mode. After going to the edit mode, you see it's not really showing the mirror side, so you can only make changes on one side and then it will mirror it automatically. So after going to the edit mode, you select this option. You see this thicker line over here. I don't know if you can see this. I'm hovering my mouse over it. Select this, because if you don't select it, it will be selecting single points instead of this whole line. Like I'll show you an example. Wait, let's say I deselected it and I select this one, and when I select it and when I try to move it, you see it's dragging one point instead of the whole line. So I don't really want that. So what I do is I select the thicker line and then I click on the line itself, and now if you move it, you can move the whole line. Okay, so sorry, my English is not really that great, so I might be running out of words sometimes. Okay, so now I pan around. Now I'm moving it on the side. Let's view it from the x-axis. Okay, you see, now it's much better. So now go back to the draw section, and as you can see, it's now mirrored on both sides. Isn't this amazing? And you can use this to make anything you want. Like I'll try to make something out of it. Wait. Okay, so what I can make out of this looks like a crappy car. Let me see. Yeah, I can make it a car. I think so. Let me go to the top axis. Okay, so I want to move this line a bit above. See, I can make it move much easier now. And let's say you wanna rotate it like 45-degree angle. You see these settings on the left, the move tool, and then rotate, then scale, then transform. So these are things which you can use to rotate or transform things. Like you can use the rotate option to rotate the angle of the line itself. You see it's now much more slanted, like 45-degree angle. And if you use the transform tool, you can do all sort of things at once. Like you can make it much more shorter or bigger, you see, and you can also make it thicker, but this is a line, so it will not show much how thick it is. So, and you can also move it. So this is like a family pack of all these three tools. You can use this to do all the stuff. So I mostly use this one, transform. Okay, so now going back to the draw mode, and yeah, it looks really crappy, to be honest. What is this? Oh. Sometimes it's really confusing on what axis you're drawing, and I really get confused. And I'm not really a 3D guy. I am a 2D artist, and I'm trying to get into 3D because nowadays industry is changing really fast. So 3D is also necessary to learn. Okay, so now I'll be selecting this circle, and I'll be using this one as the exhaust of the car. Okay, so I move it back, and yeah, I think this is the right position. And you see the power of transform tool. If I wanna, this looks like an what do you say, ellipse, and I want to make this a circle. I can use the transform tool with these boxes to make it a perfect circle. This looks much better. Okay, let's get back to the drawing mode. Yeah, this looks like the exhaust of the car, right? And it doesn't look like a car. It looks like a jet. Anyway, this was just to demonstrate how you can use the tool. And yeah, I think this is enough. Like, this is the only stuff I know right now. There's not anything else I can actually teach you right now, because I'm also trying to learn something new. Like, I was watching Jama Jurabaev's video to learn how to use the grease pencil, and I thought it's a really amazing tool to make concepts and design in much faster way. So yeah, that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching the video, and if you like the video then please do subscribe. It actually motivates me to make more videos. And yeah, this was actually a part 1, and I'll be posting the part 2 pretty soon. It will be like how to go from a Blender grease pencil drawing to actually a full 2D finished illustration type of work. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video and keep watching. Peace.